Hello and welcome back to Timberborn. In our last episode, we worked on this beautiful housing situation we have going on here, as well as got some water flowing down into these parts. So we have a lot of nice green area for our wheat that is growing over here. Very exciting indeed. So let's go ahead and pause this farmhouse for now because there's really nothing to do. I guess maybe both. And we will put them over here. We were working on also building this to get over to the tree area here. And it looks like they're almost done with that, hopefully. Oh, look at Zojavuk is bringing some logs or planks. Some planks. Beautiful. And then we have Karamem is bringing our logs. So this should actually be done any minute now. There we go. Okay, so now we're on this side. We might need to mark this as a demolition. We might actually need to do that with a couple of these just to be able to get like a lumberjack flag in there. So that is very, very exciting indeed. I am going to up our workers on the builder hut there. I think this area is looking pretty good. So we are going to hop back over to this district where we are just very short on beavers. We did finish building this triple lodge, which has helped, but we are still very short on beavers. So let's come into here and let's do another triple lodge. And we have Loaujin was just staring at it, wondering what was going on over there. I think we might also be able to actually build some more housing on top of this. So if we do a double lodge, let's just think this through. You know what? We're actually going to do a platform. So here's what I'm thinking. So we'll do this is gonna go up higher. It'll have stairs that'll come down to a platform. Or maybe the stairs will come down to like the roof of this one. So if we pause. If we come into here, and we do something like this, and then we put another double lodge here, and then we put stairs here. We actually could go up even higher than this. We can go up even higher. So let's do that. And then double lodge this. Double lodge this. Double lodge. This is so confusing. Double lodge this. And then we do stairs. We do stairs. Oh my goodness. It's beautiful. And then we also need to do, why not, another double lodge here? Or do we want it to face, maybe we can have this one facing the right way. So we'll put this one facing this way. I love it. And then we'll do stairs here and stairs here. And a path here, and then we'll add in some like decorative, I don't know, fences? A beaver statue? Maybe we'll just do a bush here and a bush here. I think that should be good. So that will give us, let's see, 6, 12, 18. That will give us 24 more beavers, plus this one too. So that should actually give us 33 more beavers just from this whole little situation. We can like not even see the top of it. Let's see. I love it. And then back on this side, our storage is still filling up rather quickly. So I do think we should maybe consider putting some more storage in somewhere. Maybe, I kind of want this underground storage, but it is very costly. So maybe we'll just do a large storage. I think we can fit that in, I guess up here. So that looks great. And on this side we have 3 unemployed beavers. Let's come into water and build another water pump here. That will be for 1 beaver. I guess that is good for now, because these 2 things will open up the bakery and the grist mill, and that should give us plenty of employment opportunities for our beavers. Now, we do need to start gathering berries again. I'm noticing that we have quite a few berries left to gather, so that means we will have to pause something. Well, I guess we could pause this forester because this is pretty much done, so they could maybe go in here and start gathering some of those berries. I would also like to get these trees cut down up here, and I think what we can do, I was trying to see if we could maybe use like the beavers on this side because we have more of them, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and plug this in here, and hopefully eventually we will have an unemployed beaver that can cut those down so we can start building some stuff here. And look at this, we are ready to build a path here, and we can officially plug in a lumberjack here. Let's see, let's make sure they cover a good bit of the area. I think that will work. And we might as well unpause this scavenger flag. Might as well. Now on this side, we now have 4 unemployed beavers. It's amazing. And our housing is coming along spectacularly. So we are going to have a couple of gatherers. And I think we will probably turn back on our forester here. So we'll do something like this. And we still have 1 unemployed beaver, so we can go ahead and start getting some science going again. We'll have Gunadine inventing a way for us in our inventor's hut. And we can go ahead and pause this power wheel because that's not really being useful at the moment. And let's unpause this one because it looks like our shredder is actually made. So they are shredding stuff. Now why are you hungry? Oh, Verniga is starving. Why? We have so much food. Well, you don't have that much food, I guess. But actually, we're kind of low on food. Now that we have so many beavers, we're actually eating quite a bit of food, which is making me a little bit nervous. So I think what we're gonna do is platform across here. And we have a drought in 3 days, people. 3 days. Which means we really need to get to farming. So, let's go ahead and platform across here. Let's build a farmhouse. That should be good. And on this side, we're gonna plant carrots because those are the easiest to grow, the fastest to grow. So we're just gonna plant a bunch of carrots. And then we will mark some of these trees for demolition. And then we also need an irrigation tower on this side. So we're gonna do this. That's not what we're gonna do actually at all, because they need to be able to get into the irrigation tower. So we'll do it this way. And then we're actually going to go back in here and unplant kind of this whole side, because I don't think this irrigation tower can quite reach some of this area. There we go. And then we do need a path to get up to this. We'll make this a path here. That should do it. And then I think this tower will let us come all along this side. So we'll actually go ahead and just fill up this side with carrots here. And we are still so low on water for our beavers over here. We only have 268 water, which is a bit of a problem. Whereas on this side we have 1600 water, so quite a bit more. And we have one unemployed beaver. So Shaktalar is going to be a gatherer. Now I am starting to think that maybe we should actually pause construction on these lodges up here, since we're coming up on a drought and we don't exactly have a ton of food and water. Now why is this not going? Oh, is it because it's lower? I'm honestly a bit confused, but oh, our wheat is growing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have to get some people in there. We are going to actually pause these scavenger flags. And I think we should go ahead and prioritize harvesting on one of them, planting on the other. I think that should be pretty good. And then over here, wow, they have done a banner job of planting our carrots. Malak and Kingeth are killing the game over here. So let's mark some of these for demolition. Did not mean to do that. And then we'll put a path in here so that we can get someone employed up here. And then I think what we'll do is put just a small water tank next to them. So hopefully somebody will fill this water tank, and then we won't have to go back and forth quite as much. Now these guys are just so light on food that I'm thinking that we probably need to do like some sort of, I don't know, forester's hut somewhere and put berry bushes. Maybe this one can actually just plant some berries for us. All in here. We'll see if that helps a little bit, perhaps. And they are getting to work on the berry bushes, so that is great. Now, as far as this wheat, we have 66 wheat, but these are still not built because we need more gears. I mean, Jabir is working as hard as he possibly can to get these gears. I think maybe the issue is the planks, because we only have 27 planks. And on this side, we only have 2 planks, which is just not many planks. And it's probably because our lumber mill has mysteriously decided to stop working. Which I don't understand why, but as soon as we get dynamite, we will blow up this little part here and hopefully fix our lumber mill. I kind of want to do it on the water so that we can just avoid using another beaver. So maybe we do that. This water's not really moving. This water's still. So it'd really have to be like here. I think we can put a water wheel. Maybe we do a water wheel here. It's actually not going to be built in time anyways, so we'll low prioritize that, and then we'll wait until these trees get cut and we can put our lumber mill in here. I think that will be good. On this side, we are actually full of water, pretty much. So it might be worth trying to unlock this large water tank, but for that we need 120 science, which we definitely do not have. And we have no unemployed beavers. So we do, however, have unemployed beavers in this district that could be inventors. That will kind of fill up this top area nicely. And I guess we can also plant some carrots up here as well. And we are in a 6-day drought. 6 days. I am going to reduce the working hours just a little bit. And then we have to keep an eye on this water, because as soon as the water stops coming down, we need to pause all of our water pumping things. You know what I'm wondering? Like, why did we even put a power wheel here when we're like right on the water? We should have just put a water wheel. And then we also will need to come in here and turn these on so that our crops don't dry out. However, all of these are going to dry out. So we probably actually need to put another irrigation tower up here. Any day now, the drought will come. Any day now. And the drought is here! Okay, pause, 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 pause. So our irrigation tower is on. These plants are just unfortunately gonna die. This tower is on, which we could actually also plant a little bit more here. Perfect. Yeah, so these ones, kind of a lost cause at the moment, but we are gonna fix our mistakes for next time by doing something like this. Something like that. And we need to shut off all of these water pumps, sadly. We also need to shut off this one, all of these. And then we can turn on this one, and this one. Think that's all the water pumps, I think. Maybe if we high prioritize this, maybe we can save the crops. Oh, but it requires planks, which we don't have. Well, we have some. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna pause him because he's not gonna be able to do anything anyways. These can actually probably stay on. I don't know how long they'll last, but they can stay on. We are gonna unpause our foresters. Unpause our inventors. I think that should be good. My only concern is that this district only has 273 water, which is just not a lot of water. And I am curious to see if this water actually lasts in here. I'm thinking it might. Maybe. Nope. Nope, just this little bit. And they are going through water fast. So we are going to up the amount of water that we're sending them to maybe like 200. Maybe like 150. Somehow this is still working. I'm not sure how. In this district, we have 19 unemployed beavers. Holy cow. We have 10 unemployed beavers over here. Probably because all of our water pumps shut off. So I think what we can do is actually figure out a way to start a new district here and start sending some beavers that way. Before we do that though, nope, I do want to unlock the large water tank. I do feel as though we have been incredibly inefficient with our water storage, and we should probably fix that before we have no water left. We actually might even want to put another water pump in here, because it seems like last dry season we were able to keep it on the whole time with these 2 water pumps and we still didn't run out of water. And we now have Rujaboo in here helping us get some more water. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are they starving? Why are they starving? Oh my gosh, they only have 7 food items. Holy cow. They have no food. Oh my gosh. Pause, pause, pause. Oh, oh, oh. Where's our haulers? Oh no. Oh my gosh, they have nothing. They have no food. They're about to run out of water. Oh my gosh. This is extremely bad. Extremely bad. How quickly can they get them food? Come on. Come on, beavers. Oh gosh. So what I'm learning is that we desperately need to get our food. All of this dried? Why did this dry? Oh my gosh. Okay, so they have food. We brought over 3 berries and 23 potatoes. I am confused why like nothing is going into this. Okay, there we go, there we go. So they're getting food. That is good. They only have 20 food items though. That is not good. And on this side we have 1,300 water. They have 67. So this is all very bad. The first thing that we're gonna do is somehow we're gonna build some water tanks like that, because these can hold quite a bit more water. And I think we're doing okay now on food because these carrots will be planted pretty soon. We have a lot of wheat that we can't do anything with. And then these guys, we could always switch these to prioritize harvesting if we wanted to, but I don't think we need to. And somehow this is too far. Oh no, look at that, it just runs out. We have 3 days left. And we have no food again. No food. We are going to prioritize the distribution, or no. We're going to prioritize the drop-off point. No, distribution. Sorry. We're prioritizing distribution. Hopefully that will get our beavers over here some food stat. And we have 21 water as well. So I think we're going to stop sending logs. We're going to stop sending planks. And we're just going to focus on food and water. Now these ones are only giving us scrap metal, but we could also have them give us wheat. I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. And we'll set the distribution limit for wheat to maybe like 50. The other thing that I'm wondering is maybe we can actually plant some berries down here. So if we put a forester down here like that, I think we could then plant berries here so that during like the dry season we actually have some berries. I think we're just gonna do like a massive berry farm down here. And it looks like for these we need gears, which we are not making enough of. I think those are up here as well as here, but we're still not quite making enough gears. And we have 19 unemployed beavers, so we should definitely be able to make some more gears. Now the grist mill, oh, it needs power. You've got to be kidding me. Now you are all out of food again. And you're thirsty. Fantastic. I'm really glad we paused these lodges, otherwise we would be screwed right now on food and water. But the good news is our forester's hut is up and these berries are being planted. I don't know exactly how long they take. I guess we could check here. They take 12 days to grow. But they should have plenty of time to grow when the water comes back and they're all completely flooded. And then this building is saying it's not connected to the district center. And it's literally one path too far. So we're gonna clear that. Delete that. And put a gather flag in there. And I think we should be good. I'm almost wondering if we should actually even consider putting one more water pump down here. I think we might. And we are getting food, so we now have 80 food, we just don't have water. Whereas on this side, we're actually doing pretty okay on both. And I think once these big water tanks get built, we'll actually be in pretty good shape. Somehow this is still flowing, even though it's not. I don't quite know how that works. 17 unemployed beavers, and they're all so thirsty and dying. I am wondering if we potentially put, let's say, like an inventor's hut down here. Obviously it would work during the dry season, but maybe it will be fine if it just floods. I'm not too sure. Oh, this building is unconnected. Okay. So that's actually kind of good news because we never ended up getting our beavers here, but we do need to put a platform and then stairs down here and then a path over here like that. I think that will look pretty nice. And look at that, our little inventor hut is working. Unfortunately, when the water comes back, it will flood, but for now. And these guys are finally okay on food. That is great news. And they're hanging in there with water, so I think we're gonna make it. We only have 0.4 days left of the drought. But if this drought was any longer, I think we'd be in trouble. We need to find a way to actually get more food during the dry season, as well as more water. But I think the key to the water is probably upgrading some of these smaller water tanks to the large water tanks. And I don't quite remember what we were gonna put here. I'm thinking maybe it was a lumber mill, I think. And all of this dried out. So that is really terrible news for our poor little beavers. Let's go back here and make sure that they're okay getting a bunch of water. So this was the problem. Our low value was set to 30. So now I've set it to 200. And we should be able to get them some more water. And the drought has ended. However, we are still not in the clear because we are still very, very short on resources for our district over here. But I think what we can do, I think we can turn back on these water pumps. And then we'll come over here and we'll turn these ones back on as well. And our grist mill is working, so we actually now are making flour, which is very exciting. And here's the water! The water has arrived to save the day. And this poor little beaver! Run! Run, little beaver! Run! Look at him, like, making this diagonal line, trying to run from the water. Oh, poor little beaver. Go, little beaver, go. And then we'll up our working hours back to 16. Come on, little beavers, you can do it. You can survive. My poor babies. And then on this side over here, I'm trying to see if we need more planks or gears. And I think we might need more gears. So let's come into here and do a gear workshop there. And we'll high prioritize that item. And then we're gonna switch our farmers back to planting so that we can get all this wheat planted, get all the carrots planted. And our log piles are now full. So I think we will plug in a log pile maybe right up here. And look at that, our gear workshop is up and running. It is beautiful. I would like to try to do another plank workshop as well. Maybe we can actually put that back here, perhaps. We'll do something like that. And our water is going up, our food is going up. Life is pretty good. And these berry bushes are actually still growing and still alive. So that is very cool. I think that will be a massive help for us in the dry season. I think I am going to probably extend where we plant those and do those a little bit further out. I really do want to put these houses on play, but I don't think we have enough food and water, as our food is going down pretty dramatically. So we're gonna do stairs going up here, which means we need a platform. And And let's see if that will reach. So if we come here, it's hard to say. I do think that it should be able to reach though. And then what we're gonna plant up here is basically just a bunch of carrots. We could actually even continue down into here. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's a stretch. In the moment of truth, we'll see if they can actually get up here. And it looks like they can. Great. So we will be able to start farming in this area and getting some more carrots and things like that. That is good news. Very, very good. And we're gonna go ahead and plant in this area as well. Even though these will dry out during the dry season, I think for now, hopefully if we do a bunch of carrots, it should give us like a good bit of extra food, hopefully. And now we can come into here and put another lumber mill, potentially. I think I'm gonna do this so that they can share power with each other, just in case one of these stops working. Wow. They are all working on that. We have multiple beavers for this one tree. They are on it. Or maybe some of them are building this. That was super fast. Beautiful. And we have Peanut in the lumber mill. So I think we're in a pretty good place. Our food situation is definitely suffering. But hopefully expanding over into this area will help us. If we put them on planting, that would be great. But hopefully they can start planting some carrots, get some more food for us, and we should be in pretty good shape. I know we didn't get over to this side yet, but we had some mission critical food shortages that we had to address. So we will try and get over to the other side next time. But thank you so much for tuning in. And we made it through another drought. Hopefully we'll make it through the next one. Stay tuned to find out. See you in the next one.